Hello everyone, this is Shooter Fantasy, and we're going to take a trip down memory lane. So a year ago, I decided I wanted to draw, and we're going to play a little snippet of that video, and we are going to see if I met my expectations that I had when I started to draw a year ago. So I got bored really, and I want to challenge myself. I decided, you know what, for years I've said I'm terrible at drawing. I'll never be able to draw, all that kind of stuff. I'm a person who just doesn't really draw at all. So I got bored one day and I was like, you know what if I made the conscious decision to draw every single day. My goal is, at a minimum, draw one thing every single day without stopping. Draw one thing every single day. The goal, or what I want to see, is how much improvement there is starting from a few days ago when I started this to a year from now. I want to see what's changed, how I've improved. I want to see just how much change there is from now to a year from now. And basically what I want to prove by doing this is, if a year from now I'm able to do some freaking amazing art, then I can come back as living proof that if you set your mind to something, you can accomplish it. Because no matter what, especially when it comes to the arts are a thing that require practice. So, there's more to this video. You guys can watch it if you want, but I'm going to go over the stuff I actually drew now. So, there's one drawing I did before I even decided to do this challenge. This was drawn, I think, was in like April of 2017? Wait, there's probably a date stamp on here. Okay, no, that was saved to my hard drive at some point. But yeah, okay, so this was drawn in April of 2017. So this is before I started the challenge. This is months before I decided to be like, you know what, I'm going to draw every single day. And actually, there's something one comment I have to make on that aspect of the challenge too. So, I drew this in April with some extreme help from my sisters. So, I'm just going to say this isn't a very flattering drawing. Okay, so this is the first drawing I did. Now, when I first started, I did everything on a Wacom tablet, and I did everything digitally. And I was just determined to be like, I'm going to do nothing but digital art. But, so, here's day one. Here's day two. I decided I was going to focus on just doing the anime style. Here's day two, or I think I did a revision of that drawing, where I tried to texture it. I don't think it turned out that great. This is day 3. Day 4. Here's day 5. Day 6. Day 7. Day 8. Day 9. Now, going into this, all these drawings are kind of haunting. They all look like they're going to murder you. To some degree. Here's day 10. Back when I was like doing these, I got a lot of critique saying that I need to work on my proportions and just how the body is structured, and there's just so many things wrong. Here's day 11. I started doing pencil and paper and pencil crayons. Day 12, I decided to do a USB stick digitally. And then I had like a few weeks of just doing this. I was just practicing poses. I would like grab poses and I would do nothing but like try to break them down into basic shapes. Just so I could improve my concept of what proportions and anatomy are. And there's a lot more pictures of those somewhere, but like I've got pages of those. So here is day 24. I think I had just come home from the States and I started working on these again. Oh, I think this is like these are paper versions of it, I think. Here's day 25. Day 26. Okay, I think this was like when I drew it on paper. I would basically draw it out on paper and then I'd scan it in and I'd try and digitize it. Here's day 27. They all have a dead look stare. They all look like they're gonna either look like corpses or like they're gonna eat your soul. Oh god, that line art though. Okay, so a lot of people commented that everywhere I shared those pictures, people commented that the eyes just look dead inside. So I started practicing just eyes. I kept drawing eyes. I just kept drawing eyes. Here's day 20. I guess, yeah, this is day 28, 22. This was the same day. Okay, so here's day 29. Where I just kept doing drawings. There's still stuff wrong with them. The eyes are still not great, but they're less bad than they were. Day 29. That looks like a serial killer. And it's part. I'm sure it's a lot to do with the eyes, and just that those teeth are really huge. Here's day 30. I mean, not very pretty. It's not very pleasant to look at. But I mean, it's getting there. The eyes look more like eyes. But the hair and everything else, just in the face shape, not too great at this point. Okay, so day 31. The eyes look like eyes. I think the face shape is just kind of wonky in this one. And the lips could use some work. As with the nose. Day 32. I went and tried doing digital stuff again. And this ended up turning out pretty uncanny, I think. But let's continue. Here's day 33. Day 34. Day 35, I tried doing some more pencil stuff. The anatomy on this is kind of wonky, but I mean, you know. Here's day 36, where I just worked on doing the body. I wasn't focused on the head, so I didn't draw a head. And I think this was like the line art for that I scanned in. Day 37. I think this is the line art for it. The line art looks kind of scary compared to the digital thing. Day 38. That was a line art for it, I think. Then I drew an Xbox One for day 39. Day 40. Day 41. Day 47. Day 43. Day 44. The line art for it. Day 45. Day 46, I just drew a water bottle because I think I was at my aunt's, so I couldn't really grab a reference. So I just looked at a water bottle and drew that. Day 47. Day 49, I think I had a posing doll that I did this with, so it was holding a key. So I drew that. we're missing a day 50, but here's day 50. Oh yeah, day 50 I drew a Steam controller or something. But day 51, I decided to draw some unclothed people. That way I could try to learn the anatomy a little better. I figured if I'm going to be drawing stuff, I need to figure out what's going on under the clothing and how that all shapes up. So here's day 51, day 52, day 53, day 54, day 55. This is probably the only male I've drawn in my journey, and I did not enjoy drawing it. For whatever reason, I do not enjoy drawing anything but female characters. Day 56. I think I drew Chloe from Life is Strange. Day 57. Tried drawing Faith from Mirror's Edge. Day 58. I ended up drawing some concept art for a ship that could transport a bunch of robots for a game I was working on. Day 59. And then we've got day 61. I'm guessing day 60 I drew something I didn't want to show. Okay, day 62 I drew a wine bottle. Okay, drawing 63, this was a sketch outline. And then I eventually got to shading it. Alright, okay, so one thing you'll notice is eventually, this is the last drawing where it says day anything. After my first 60 days of drawing, or yeah, 60 to 61 days of drawing, I got burnt out. Drawing every day took a lot of work, and realistically, after the summer had ended, I did not have time to draw every single day. So I had a new goal, at least one drawing every month. So if I could draw more than one drawing a month, great, but my goal is at least one drawing every month. And hopefully I can go to a situation where I'm drawing bi-weekly. But, so, drawing 62, drawing 63, here's drawing 64, here's drawing 65, drawing 66, I tried drawing the anime style. This was basically me drawing, I think I used a posing doll, and then all the clothing and stuff I had no reference for. But I think every time I try drawing anything that tries to follow a cartoony style, I kind of drop the ball. So mostly it's me trying to draw stuff that has more shade or more human-like proportions. So this was drawing 67, drawing 68, drawing 69. I tried going digital again, and I struggle with digital. So my biggest complaint with digital is I don't have the same accuracy as I do with a pencil and paper. So digital is my struggling point right now. So we've got drawing 70. I think I drew Samus, but I found like someone cosplaying as her and I used that as a reference. Oh, okay, there's a few different versions of the same drawing. So the first version has some weird stuff going on, and then the last one, you'll notice that the back is like a little more sunken in, because I tried to patch that up a bit. Okay, drawing 71, I went digital again. This one is censored, but I decided to do some more practice with anatomy and such, especially just going digital. This was drawing 72. I tried doing some more digital stuff. Drawing 73. I decided to draw a female Link. This is drawing 74. This is this I drew after I played Detroit Become Human. And here's my most recent drawing. This is drawing 75. I decided to draw Evie from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Although, of course, the facial features are not one-to-one to what Evie looks like in the game. I think this is basically just an interpretation of that character. But let's see how many drawings we've ended up with. 89 items. Right, okay, so I guess that's discounting the fact that I had like a bunch of papers upon papers of me practicing and trying to break down anatomy into basic shapes, but that was about all that's missing. But yeah, if you want to take a look at like the first two drawings, this was like before I decided to do this challenge, and this is when I decided, you know what, I'm going to really try. And then we've got this as the most recent drawing. So, did I meet my criteria? Did I significantly improve over the past year? Well, I'll let you guys be the judge of that. I'm actually kind of happy with the progress I've made, but I also know that I've got way further to go with this. So, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like it. If you didn't, dislike it. And if you want to keep up with my future content, feel free to subscribe. And who knows, every so often I do drawing streams. Maybe you can give suggestions on what I should try drawing next. Maybe you've got tips, tricks, improvements you'd like to share with me. Yeah, with that all said, I'll see you guys next video or live stream, whichever comes first.